Braxton, are you ready to get rid of that black jersey?
Tomorrow this Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had on too long.
You know, Coach Meyer said yesterday that you kind of gave him a look like you were calling some run plays for you, and he was blowing the play dead. I mean, you've got to be getting sick of that. You want a little physical contact right now?
I mean, I get like thrown up sometimes, but usually call the whistle fast. So.
Is there any downside to not taking a lot of that full contact throughout this month?
Nah, it's better on my body and stuff like that.
Braxton, what's the difference? What will fans see, particularly from you, that they didn't see, or what's different from you a year ago?
You know, it's just a little bit older, more mature, like more leader type, and it's a different type of offense, so it's going to be a whole lot of different things going on this Saturday.
You grin whenever you talk about the new type of offense.
Yeah. It's just exciting.
Is the offense more difficult for a quarterback, making decisions every play, or what you have to read? Is it tougher?
Sometimes, it's just get the ball in your hands fast. You got to make the read fast. So it's getting the balls in playmakers' hands.
Can you talk about how the option suits you? I mean, making that quick read on the D end or whatever you got to read. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's similar to what I did in high school too.
Yeah.
Just reading the backside end and stuff like that.
Do you feel comfortable in this offense? I mean, explain what you feel like when you're running it, Braxton.
I just feel myself. I just feel like myself. It's just I don't got too much on my back or anything like that, so they make everything easy, like the reads and stuff like that.
Did you feel like yourself last year, or not really?
Nah, not really. Towards the end a little bit, because just coming out as a freshman.
The passing game last year at times was ineffective or erratic. What's it like now? How far have you come from there?
It's a spread offense. Got to get a lot of guys on the perimeter, and it's just quick reads. Just get the balls out of my hand and get the balls in the playmakers' hands.
How tough was practice today? Coach was calling this Bloody Tuesday during his press conference. Was it bad or no?
I think it was just. There's a lot of mental going on today because you got to get preparation for Saturday. So he's got to maintain and just keep focused.
Braxton, you think this offense, game one, can be great? Or is this just a step of getting – I know Urban's talked a lot about that. Can this offense be great right out of the gates?
It just depends how everybody come out and how they face the first game. You got to get prepared. So we're just taking step by step right now.
What's the sense, though, I guess what I'm asking is that as tough as things were at times last year offensively, that in game one you guys are ready to come out and kind of show what Ohio State can be offensively?
Game plans is different on every team, so it's just like we got to come out there and just score points every time we touch the ball. So it's got to move the ball every time we get the ball.
Braxton, Coach Meyer seemed to challenge you, especially with the offense, about not settling for if a play goes bad, just okay, we'll get them next time, we'll punt. I mean, talk about that transformation just from an attitude standpoint with this offense. About he wants y'all to score every time you have the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about that. I mean, how much of a change has that made?
This is like you got to change your whole ways of looking at things, and going against one of the top defense every day, it helps a lot. Mm-hmm. So, getting us prepared for things in the future. And I think it's going to help a lot to just keep working hard, and for the players to keep going against one of the best defenses, it's going to help a lot.
Does that aggressive nature suit you? Is that the way, you kind of have a laid-back look about you, but when you cut, you seem to explode. I mean, explain, does that suit what you're all about, too?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's just, it's got to have an aggressive outlook. You go out there and, every play you get, y'all go 110%. And, it's just when game time comes, it's just a different attitude.
Yeah, I walked over here late, but did anybody ask you Saturday, you're not going to have the black shirt on, you're going to get to run. Have you felt like, as Urban has said, a caged tiger for the last several weeks? What does it feel like to not be able to run?
It feels good, it's just not got to run every other play, it's just sit in the pocket, make good reads, and get the balls on my hands.
But what do you feel like when you're running? You know what I mean? I mean, that's part of your game.
Yeah. And then when they call my number when I run, I'm just going to take advantage of it.
What's the optimum number of passes you think you might throw in a given day? What coming up from Saturday, for instance?
Talking about in one practice a day?
No. In the game, in your first game. What would be a typical game, you think, in this offense for you to throw?
Wow, probably like at least I'd say 18 to 20.
And what about how many runs do you think you would have mixed in there?
Oh man, I really don't call too many run plays. So if a play break down, I might make something happen with my feet or something like that.
Were there times last year when you were more or less, you got the feeling that you, without them saying so, that they just didn't want you to lose field position, put the ball on the ground? It was more or less like, hey, just don't screw this up where you're at.
Nah, you gotta be smart with the ball and make a good field position for the defense.
Braxton, do you feel like have you changed the way you are in the locker room or in practice with your teammates in terms of being more vocal or being more of a leader at all this year?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Last year I was just coming in as a freshman out of high school. It's just kind of hard to get the upperclassmen to understand where you're coming from, like vocal wise and like that. So this year I worked on it a lot.
Braxton,
Would that have happened anyway, or did Coach Meyer help bring more of that out of you?
Yeah, they definitely helped me out with that this year.
How much has he been on you about that?
Every day. Every day.
talk about Jake Stoneburner moving to tight end and how that impacts the receiver core and who's really stepped up there.
This is a lot of guys stepping up each and every day in practice, and like on guys go hard, like on scouts sometimes, make outrageous plays. I'm like, dang, I wonder why he ain't doing it on the first team. So it's a day-to-day thing.
And Jake, what about him being over at the receiver position? What difference does that make?
It brings a lot of different aspects. We can do a lot of things with him. He can run fly, he can do any type of thing, option routes or anything like that.
Great, Braxton. Thank you very
Thanks.
much.